Driving back to work after dinner this evening into the quarter, definitely had to run the windshield wipers a few times, but nothing really showing up on radar. It's more of a light mist. It's really nothing more than almost fog at the surface, which the radar is really going to struggle with picking up on. Where the more substantial rain is well offshore and to our east. That's where all of the rain has shifted. For us, though, we'll keep the gloomy skies around for another day. As you look at our infrared satellite, here's the Gulf low. The upper low is also almost right on top of it, and the cloud shield extends almost beyond now Houston. So it's going to take a little bit of time to completely get rid of this cloud deck that's over us, and most of the models indicate we will stay under mostly cloudy skies. We were overcast today, meaning complete cloud coverage, but tomorrow maybe we'll say mostly cloudy, as the models have been hinting at a few breaks in the clouds. Maybe we can get a little bit of drier air aloft to mix in, perhaps a few breaks, not much, and probably a few as we head into Friday as well. Really are not going to clear out until the weekend, at least Saturday, once a cold front moves on through. Through tomorrow morning at high tide, expect to see some more coastal flooding. Now, beyond tomorrow morning through Friday morning, we will only see Orleans and St. Bernard placed under a coastal flood advisory. The heights are not expected to be nearly as high, and the winds will be subsiding. The winds have been very brisk offshore. Right along the coastline and inland, they have been much lighter. But if you are offshore, the winds are going to stay pretty brisk during the day tomorrow, and then will start to continue to come down as we head into the night and overnight. Not sure my temperatures aren't populating here. We're in the upper 50s and low 60s. Really, we've not seen the temperatures change at all for the last couple of hours, and a lot of my weather data is now missing. I'm going to have to figure that out before our morning newscast. Gloomy, wet at times during the day on Thursday, but kind of like today, I think it'll be more of a light, misty, more nuisance rain than anything. Cold front moves through. Not going to clear us out for the entire weekend, because by Sunday, we'll start to see an increase in cloud cover as our next storm system starts approaching. Here's what's going on right now. I was just pointing out the surface low. Here's the upper low. What this is actually going to help to do is we had that one low in the Gulf of Mexico, brought us our rainfall, still there now. This is going to just kind of slowly drift southward and eventually dissipate. What the upper trough is also going to help to do is likely produce another maybe subtropical low off the coast of Florida near the Bahamas as it moves up toward the east coast. Models have been fairly consistent on picking up of something trying to get going there. Again, we are still in hurricane season, but the upper pattern across most of the United States generally keeps these systems away from us. East Coast, different story, and it could be kind of a hybrid, almost nor'easter as it moves up toward the Canadian Maritimes. Here comes the front for us, which will clear us out for Saturday. By Sunday, though, the cloud cover starts working back in from the west. This is going to be in advance of our next storm system, probably getting into the rainfall through much of the day on Monday. This model kind of clears us out Monday before the front actually moves on through. If that warm front, though, does move north of us, it could put us in a zone of some slightly warm, more unstable air, and maybe a threat for some strong to severe storms. That not written in stone yet, but that zone could place us under maybe more storms as opposed to just the light to moderate rain we saw earlier in the week. Once the front moves through, however, temperatures plummet and winds will start picking up. So this weekend, beautiful. Increasing cloud cover, kind of a wetter day on Monday into early Tuesday. Temperatures drop. High temperature on Wednesday, 55, and we're looking at 30s and 40s and highs in the low 60s for Thanksgiving Day.